Good morning to my young learners. We have finished a chapter in geography, we have finished a chapter in history. So let's move back to the next chapter, that is from civics, the Indian Constitution. What a good day to start this lesson, as we just passed April 14th, the birthday of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who drafted the constitution and gave it to the nation. Right? Paying tribute to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and his work, we will study about the features of Indian Constitution in 8th standard. Things to study. What is a constitution anyway? Why do we need constitution? The history of Constitution of India, the framing of Constitution of India, the preamble to Constitution of India, what is the Constitution of India, main characteristics of Constitution of India, and the conclusion. On the right side, you will see the book Constitution of India. We'll begin with what is Constitution anyway. Now I'm going to give you examples. Almost everything we do is governed by some set of rules. There are rules to the games like soccer, for social clubs, for adults in the workplace, for you in the school. There are also rules imposed by morality and custom that play an important role in telling us what we should do and should not do. For example, if you go to a church, temple, or a mosque, there are some certain rules which are imposed by morality and custom. For example, in the game of soccer, a referee has full authority to enforce the rules or the law of the game on the players. When a player do something against the rules, referee takes action like sending off, giving him yellow card, giving him a red card. Now you'll see here, this is a football game, soccer game, where you should not start fighting like this. Should not do. If you do it, you will be given a red card or a warning card. You know that in cricket also, if you step over the line when you bowl, it is called as a no ball. If you play cricket, if you play soccer, you will be aware with the rules. What is Constitution anyway? Some rules that are made by the legislature, also known as the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, or the Parliament, are called as law. Rules made in the country called law. Okay, let's take law to the side. We need laws in the society so our society can regulate and work properly. They are designed to protect us and our property and to ensure that everyone in the society behaves the way that the community expects them to. Now, for example, I'll give you one example. Corona lockdown. The law says that from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. you can go out and buy groceries, and after 12 p.m. you cannot go out. That's the law. Why it is made? It is designed to protect you, us, our property, to ensure that everyone in the society behaves the way that the community expects them. So we are following the law. If there is no law, then the people would go mad. It would lead to anarchy. So if you break the law, as the picture says, police will find you, catch you, maybe give you 2-3 danda. Laws tell us what to expect as a consequence of our action. If you obey the law, good. If you do not obey, that means punishment. Without laws, there would be complete anarchy. If there is no law, just think what all could go wrong. Again, what is a constitution anyway? Constitution is the supreme law of the land. All the other laws have to conform to the constitution. The constitution contains laws concerning the government and its relation with the people. A constitution is concerned with two main aspects, that is the relation between different levels of government, that is the central government, the state government, and the local government. There are three tiers. Central government, obviously in Delhi, state government, every state has its own government. In the state capital, we have it in Bengaluru. Local government, that is the Jilla Panchayat, we have it in Dakshin Kannada, Mangaluru. And between the government and the citizens, in these two aspects, the constitution governs us. Now we'll see the constitution. Constitution, government and the people. Government, obviously the legislative, that is one who makes the law. Judiciary, one who interprets the law. Judiciary is also the court, Supreme Court and the High Court. Executive, which enforces the law. For example, the IAS officers, the IPS officers, the Prime Minister. Legislative, the Parliament, and the people. Constitution works with both of them. Now the technical definition for the constitution, set of rules is a basic definition, but the technical definition would be to say that constitution is a set of fundamental principles or established precedents according to which a state or other organization is governed. A set of rules by which the state is governed. That's what constitution is. These rules together make up, that means constitute, what the entity is. When the principles are written down into a single collection of legal documents, it can be called as a written constitution. Ours is a written constitution. Can you tell me about the countries which do not have a written constitution? Example. Or the document containing laws and rules which determine and describe the form of the government, the relationship between the citizens and the government is also called as the constitution. Remember, the constitution is a set of rules by which the government is governed. This is an observation. The constitution is not an instrument for the government to restrain the people. It's an instrument for the people to restrain the government. It's not the instrument for the government to restrain the people. It is the instrument for the people to restrain the government. That's what Patrick Henry has said about the constitution. Now, why do we need the constitution? We need a constitution to govern a country properly. The constitution defines the nature of a political system. For example, we have the democratic system, parliamentary form. Sometimes we feel very strongly about an issue that might go against our larger interest, and the constitution helps us guard those issues or guard against those issues. All the three organs of the government, the executive, the legislature and judiciary, they function with the constitution, including the ordinary citizens. They derive the power and authority from the constitution, the fundamental rights. Yeah, we're going to study about this later. If anybody acts against it, it is unconstitutional and unlawful. So constitution is required to have authoritative allocation of power and function, and also to restrict them within its limit. There are limits. Now, why do we need constitution? Now look at this picture. This picture says it all. Now there are whole lot of people standing on a plank which is balanced on the other end, where one person is giving out speech. If we start withdrawing, if we start going back, or if this person A loses the support, then this is going down. So he is standing here with the help of the people. So the people have chosen him, the people, but the people do not know their true power. Guys, this is all for today. This is just a beginning. I wanted to start on a good note. So today we just learned about why do we need the constitution and the definition of constitution, and we will move ahead in the next class. So till then, guys, see you, stay safe and stay inside.